Today we're Today we're presenting our project, Think Fast, a pop quiz game designed to help people learn fast and play smart. Our tagline, Learn Fast, Play Smart, because our goal was to make learning quick, fun, and interactive. Now, before we show you the project, let's meet the team. My name is Reem, and I worked as a tester too.
My name is Melody, and I worked as developer too.
My name is Ibrahima, and I was a tester
My
one.
name is Rayhanuddin and I was the developer one.
Together, we combined our skill to design, test, and build the Think Fast. Now I will pass it to Melody.
Thank you, Rim. So a brief introduction to our website. Think Fast is a fun website where people can test their knowledge through quick quizzes in subjects like science, math, and computer science. It makes learning easy, exciting, and enjoyable for everyone. The problem we thought of for this system is that many students and adults struggle to stay focused while studying or learning new topics. And the solution we came up with is that Think Fast transforms learning into a game, helping users retain information better through short interactive quizzes that reward progress and spark curiosity. Think Fast is designed for students who want to study in a fun and stress-free way. It's also for trivia lovers and lifelong learners who enjoy testing their knowledge and teachers looking for creative and engaging tools to use in the classroom. And now I'll pass it back to Rim.
Thank you, Melody. Now I'm going to talk about the main feature and the business side of Think Fast. First, these are our key feature. We offer multiple quiz category like history, general facts, music. The difficulty adapts to the user, so the question gets harder as you improve. We also added leaderboards and badges to keep user motivated. The interface is clean and mobile free, and in the future, we plan to add create your own quiz feature. For the revenue model, we start with the freemium approach. User can play for free with ads. Then we have a premium plan for people who want extra category, no ads. We also plan to partner with school and institution by offering educational packages. And finally, we can collaborate with brands to create sponsored quiz content. Our competitive advantage is that ThinkFast is not just a trivia game. We combined education and entertainment, which make it useful for both casual user and classroom. These create long-term value because it keeps user learn while having fun. And now I will pass it to Ibrahima.
Okay, thank you, Rim. The market opportunity for Think Fast is strong. The global e-learning market is expected to pass 450 billion by 2030, and more people want gamified tools that make learning fun. Think Fast fit this need by offering a simple low-cost quiz platform for all ages. Because of this growing demand, our marketing strategy focuses on reaching users where they already are. We will use short challenge video on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, partner with teacher and student influencer. So to bring this plan to life, Rem, you can go to the next slide, please. Thank
Yeah,
you. To
sorry.
bring this plane to life, we are seeking $25,000. This funding will help us complete the mobile app, launch our first marketing campaign, and expand our quiz content. With funding in place, our roadmap becomes clear. We begin with the website, then release the mobile app. Followed by user-generated quizzes and a global leaderboard. Finally, we will offer school licensing and advanced learning dashboard. All of these lead to our main vision to make learning as fun and exciting as gaming. So I will pass the next slide to Melody.
Thank
Wait,
you.
sorry.
All right. Thank you, Ibrahima. This slide shows how the quiz logic works using a decision tree and decision table. The decision tree shows the path the system follows. If it checks if the score is 70% or higher, then checks the number of mistakes. And finally, the timer. From these conditions, the system decide if the player passes or goes to the no, I'm sorry. If the player passes and goes to the leaderboard, I'm sorry, if or if they need to try again, the decision table at the bottom shows the same rule in a simple table. It lists all condition combination and the final results. Using both tools help us keep the game logic clear, uh, correct, and consistent. I'll pass it to um, someone. I don't know.
Um, it's me, Rehan. I'll take.
Rayhan.
Thank
Uh,
you. This is our context level diagram, which shows the pop quiz management system as one main process and how it interacts with everything around it. On the left, the user selects a quiz and receives questions, feedback, and scores from the system. The system gets quiz sets and questions from quizzes and question entities. They provide the content the user sees during the quiz. And on the right, the system sends updated scores to the leaderboard, which displays top rankings and sends results to the report system for generating score reports. Overall, this gives a high-level view of how ThinkFast works from the outside and how information flows in and out of the system. I'll pass it back to Ibrahim.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay, so this diagram shows how ThinkFast works for three types of people: the admin, the user, and the guest. First, the admin upload or edit quiz questions. This update go into the system, so user always have fresh uh, quiz content. Next, user or guest start at the quiz menu, where they see all quiz categories. When they choose one, they move to the take quiz process. After finishing a quiz, the system saves their result in score record. From there, user can check the ranking progress and feedback. Guests can only browse and try quizzes, but registered users get full tracking of their score and improvement over time. Overall, the diagram shows the full flow. Admin manage content, user take quizzes, the system stores score, ranking, and feedback are displayed. I will pass the next slide to Melody.
Thank you, Ibrahima. So for the advice that the investors gave us, guest one suggested adding a grade level difficulty system so players could pick the level that matches them. Guest two focused on design and recommended making the website look cleaner. Guest three advises to repeat the questions players got wrong at the end of the quiz to help with learning. And guest four agreed with the idea of adding difficulty levels to make the game feel more personalized for different users. From all the feedback we got, we chose to implement the idea of repeating wrong questions. Since the game is a multiple choice game, doing this prevents random lucky guesses. It helps players remember answers through repetition. It adapts to what they don't know yet. It encourages mastery instead of just rushing through questions, and overall just makes the quiz feel more engaging. And finally, I'll pass it to Rayhan to give the demo of our website.
Thank you, Melody. I'll start sharing my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Um, okay, so this is our ThinkFast website where you can log in and sign up on separate pages if you want. And here you can select topics of questions you want to answer. I'm gonna leave it as random. So it's gonna take one from each categories. And this is the difficulty slider where it's gonna give you the time to answer each questions, hard being the lowest time, and number of questions. So I'm gonna leave it as 15. And our quiz system works different from other quizzes by allowing to continue even if you get the question wrong sometimes, just like this. So it's a point system where if you get a question right, you're gonna score points. If you get it wrong, you're gonna get minus 10 points. So basically, the I'm gonna just end this quiz real quick. Here is the implementation from the professors. We're gonna have a review where it's gonna show us the question we got wrong, what we answered, and what was the correct answer. Also, we can retry the wrong questions at the end. I only got one question wrong, so this is only one question here. I can try again and get the correct one. And that concludes our demo. As you saw, ThinkFast allows the user to select categories, take quizzes, receive instant feedback, and check their scores. Everything works smoothly based on the logic and diagrams we've shown earlier. And that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. And if you have any questions, we'll be ready to answer. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. It was excellent. Everyone seemed to be knowledgeable and enthusiastic. Very good. Anybody have any comments? All right.